Good morning, YouTube. Well, I hope everybody had a blessed Sunday. We didn't get back on yesterday. We never made it to church. We 20 minutes after I made the video telling everybody good morning, we were in a bad car accident. So we didn't have church yesterday. We were in the emergency room all day. It was me, my husband, and my sister. We're okay. We got bumps and bruises. My my husband, his wrist is hurt, but we were T-boned uh, in an intersection by a Ford Focus. We were going 30 miles an hour, if that, and the person that hit us, they hit us so hard until they said that the witnesses said that our car it spun around in the air, and then I felt a second hit, which means we hit a car, um, and the car was totaled. Our car was totaled. We were in an SUV, and this driver was in a Ford Focus, and he was going so fast until our car flipped around and it spun around in the air, and then he jumped out to run, scared. I'm sure he was scared and panicking. I don't know what his situation was, but we are praying for him. He ran, and thank God it was a police officer that was one car behind us, and he ran after him and caught him. But I have to tell you, you see all these things on YouTube about these people filming accidents and not helping and all of that. Oh my God, the people that just jumped out of their cars, came off the sidewalks, came from the church. We were 4 blocks from my church, but it was the church before ours. We saw people coming from everywhere helping. We didn't see any cameras, and I thank God for that, because we didn't need that type of, you know, attention. We didn't want that type of attention. And everybody was so wonderful. And if anybody ever sees this video that was at that accident yesterday, I thank you so much. I didn't know until last night that my sister, she was in the back seat, and she actually fell out of the car and fractured a bone in her back. A chip of the bone fell off in her back, and but she's walking. It wasn't bad enough to where she had to have surgery or anything. They actually let her go. She's in a lot of pain. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm in a whatever it is, a sling. My shoulder is messed up pretty bad. We're in a lot of pain, but you know what? We're here. I got a busted lip, Lord. But we're here. God saw us through that. And I'm a person, I pray every morning for everybody's safety. On Sundays, I always make it a point of waiting until I get to church to pray. While my husband's meditating for his sermon, I always meditate. I always pray for everybody. And yesterday morning, I was sitting here and I was drinking my morning cup of coffee with my sea moss, and I was thanking God for that coffee. And something said, keep going, keep going. Okay. And I kept going, and I said my full prayer that I usually say when I get to church on Sunday mornings. And I thank God I did, because if anything worse had happened to my sister or to my husband or even to myself, to where we couldn't walk away from that accident, if I had lived through it, I would have felt the most guilt I've ever felt before, because I did not say my prayer that morning. But I thank you, God, that I was led to pray. And it let me know, don't put God on the schedule. Put him first every morning. Put him first. And that's what I will continue to do, is put him first before I get out the bed. As soon as I get out the bed and can, pray, bend over and pray on my bed or wherever I'm going to pray at, that's going to be the first thing I do every morning, instead of waiting for a certain time every day. God is not on the time schedule. But we are okay. It's a young lady that has reached out to me on YouTube. Her name is Kimberly Bonet. She is awesome. She is an awesome content creator. She is, like I said, to her, very straightforward. She has constructive criticism, trying to make sure we're all getting to where we need to be. I'm learning from her, and I just want to say hello to her because she reaches out to me and let me know that I'm doing an awesome job, and I just want to say hello to her and check out her channel. It's Kimberly Bonet. It's KYMBERLYBONET. And she reached out to me yesterday morning, complimenting me on our video that I made yesterday morning, and I was telling her that we never made it to church. She was so sweet and so nice, and just reached back out and we talked a little bit. But she's an awesome person. You guys need to really check her out and see who she is. She's funny too. She's very funny. But I did invite everybody to church yesterday, and I'm sorry if you went to church and we weren't there. Our deacon and deaconess, we thought they would open up the church for us. They were right by our side. Our best friends, Pastor and First Lady Stringer, they were right by our sides. Our deacon and his wife, Deaconess Boyd, they were right by our sides the whole day. We had so many people reach out to us, and you know that you are loved and cared about, but you don't know until something like this happened. My granddaughter, who loves working and won't leave her job for anything or anybody, left her job to come and see about me. My grandkids in Minnesota, everybody, my children, my grandchildren, everybody just reached out, caring. You could hear it in their voice that they were concerned and cared. It wasn't, oh, you okay? Okay, bye. No, they were concerned. They cared. They showed love. My sister went to one hospital and I went to another, and we checked on each other all day. Her children were with her. My family was with me. And I can't thank God enough for seeing us through this. I don't know if this is a testimony or, God does everything for a reason. So I'm sure it is a testimony somewhere in there, and we'll get to that. But I just want you guys to know that we made it through it. And if God's willing, we'll see you in church next Sunday. All right. You guys have a good day.